at shortstop. Brian Pozos at second base bats second. James Outman in left field bats third, and Jason Newman, the first baseman, bats cleanup. Michael Perry will be at third base and bat fifth. Jacob Thurber will be the DH and bat sixth. Logan Denholm, the catcher, bats seventh. Logan Bush in right field bats eighth. Austin White is out in center field. He'll bat nine. And on the mound, it's Matthew Hernandez. Hernandez comes in with a record of 1-1, an ERA of 3.65. This is his third start of the season. In 12 1/3 innings pitched, he's given up 17 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts. So we're ready to go. They've exchanged lineups, and we're ready to go with the national anthem. Alan Hoshida with the national anthem. All right, nice version of the national anthem, and we are ready to play ball. So as I mentioned, Crabs come in 18-10. I think they've won their last 5 in a row, and including a weekend sweep of the, might I say, hapless Crawdads. First pitch out coming out now. Crabs are in their brand new blue uniforms, kind of a light blue uniform. It's a nice look with the red name of the team written on the front and white trousers. And the Cats, the Wildcats, have black uniforms and red uniforms. They're in the black uniforms tonight. So we are ready to go as Matthew Hernandez takes his warm-up pitches. Crabs' team batting average coming in is .285 against .215 for their opponents. Yikes. And the team slugging is .440 against .286, and part of that's because the Crabs now, as a team, have 25 home runs as opposed to only 9. And as you know, if you listened to the game on Sunday or were here on Sunday, at least 3 of those, I think 3 or 4 now, but 3 on Sunday were grand slams. So the Crabs having a huge day Sunday. As far as I know, that's never, I didn't confirm this completely, but I'm pretty sure that it's never happened in the history of Crabs that someone has hit 2 grand slams in an inning, or that there's been 2 grand slams in a single inning in a game. And I'm also pretty certain that there's never been 3 grand slams in a game. So Sunday, pretty special game for a few reasons, and not the least of which because it was also the day we celebrated Lou Bonneman's birthday as the founder of the Crabs. Would have been his 100th birthday. I don't know if Sunday was actually the date, but he would be 100 years old this year. And as Hoke has said a few times, we sure are thankful to all the effort, just everything that Lou did to create this team. It's quite a gift he's given to the Arcata community and the Humboldt community in general. So here's Curtis to lead it off for the Wildcats. Right-handed hitter Sam Curtis is the left fielder. Set the Crabs for you defensively. It's Hernandez on the mound. Logan Denholm was catching. First pitch is hit high in the air to left field near the line. Outman over to get it and has it for out number 1. Newman at first, Pozos at second, Hamilton at short, Perry at third, the aforementioned Outman in left, White in center, Bush in right. Here's Kyle Yamato, the center fielder. He's a left-handed hitter. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the first. And there's a pitch down and away, 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is right down the middle, just above the belt for a called strike. Next fastball misses high. So 2-1 the count now. Next pitch misses, I guess, inside, 3-1. Ooh, a swing and a miss, took something off and had him out in front, so the count goes full. Wildcats from Auburn. Next pitch is swung on and missed, and a good fastball down and away. They're going to have to throw down to first to get him as Dan Holden dropped the ball, but the out is recorded. So it's a strikeout, 2-3 put out. Ethan Joyce will be the batter with 2 outs. Joyce, the shortstop, right-handed hitter. And Hernandez's first pitch is a fastball down low. The 1-0 tried to hold up and couldn't. It's 1-1. Fastball in the inside corner. Good pitch. Just under the hands on the inside corner. So a ball and 2 strikes now to Joyce. 2 outs, nobody on. Just getting started. Top of the first inning. 1-2 pitch. Slider misses down low and away. Hernandez rocks and deals, and that one's hit in the air to center field. White a couple steps back, and he has it for out number 3. So the Wildcats go 1-2-3 in the first. Crabs coming to bat. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Thanks to the Alibi. 2 locations are now open on your Arcata Plaza to serve you. The Alibi has a large breakfast menu with weekend specials that has pub food, local microbrews, chicken wings, live music, and their breakfast menu is even better than ever. It's Crabs board member approved. When the Crabs play, beers are $1 off. That's the Alibi on the Plaza in Arcata. Josh Sevilla, tall right-handed pitcher, takes his warm-up tosses. It'll be Hamilton, Pozos, and Outman for the Crabs in the bottom of the first with no score. Defensively, the Wildcats are aligned as follows. Josh Sevilla on the mound. Taylor Field is the catcher. Theron Shigematsu is the first baseman. Taylor Garcia at second base. Tyler Malone at third and Ethan Joyce at short. In left field is Sam Curtis. Center field is Kyle Yamada. And in right field is Jake Faulkner. So here's Hamilton, batting left-handed, having a spectacular season as a member of the Crabs who has not yet gone to college. Comes in batting an even 300, slugging 483, on base 427. He's played a fine shortstop, so just an all-around great season. Fastball on the inside corner and it counts 1-1. Sam very impressed with young Mr. Hamilton's play. Here's the 1-1. Misses away, 2-1. 2-1 pitch. In the air to shallow left field, and the shortstop has it on the dirt, actually, for out number one. So one away, here's Pozos. Pozos comes in batting 262. 349 on base percentage. Right-handed hitter. As I gave you the Crabs' batting statistics when they were in the field, which is strange. So anyway, at any rate, fouled out of play. I'll give you now their pitching statistics since they're batting. ERA of 2.74 against 6.01 for their opponents. And that weekend, of course, didn't help the opponents, giving up, I think, 16 runs on Sunday and like 20 runs on Friday night or something. So Crabs have really been pounding the last few opponents. And Crabs' opponents are batting 215, whereas the Crabs are batting 285. Here's the pitch, 0-1. Breaking pitch misses away, 1-1. And Crabs have outscored their opponents 215 to 103. 1-1 the count. And the pitch to Pozo, swing and a miss, a big cut there on a fastball down at the knees. So a ball and 2 strikes to count. Next pitch rides way high. 2-2. Ooh, slider just misses outside. Good take by Pozos, and the count runs full. Three-two, swing and a miss, got him. First strikeout from Sevilla, and with 2 away, James Outman will be the hitter. James had a tough weekend. His batting average is now only .436. He's only slugging .594, and his on-base percentage has fallen all the way to .529. Left-handed hitter, Sevilla into the windup. Sevilla takes a full windup, full kind of old-fashioned windup. Next first pitch is down low. He comes all the way over his head with the mitt. You don't see that too much anymore from pitchers. I don't hardly ever see it in the major leagues anymore. But he winds, and the 1-0. This is down and away, 2-0. He's not doing the super old-fashioned windup where they do 3 full rotations of their arm before they release the ball, but here's the 2-0 pitch. Strike on the outside corner. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. The high fastball, 2-2. One thing I've noticed about Outman, well, a lot of power, a lot of hitters, he likes that high fastball. 2-2's the count. In the dirt, and the count goes full. Sevilla into the windup and comes home 3-2. Breaking pitch on the inside corner. Nice pitch for called strike 3. So he strikes out 2. Crabs go in order. No score, top of the second. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, thanks to the Mad River Brewing Company. Always a proud supporter of Humble Crabs Baseball. Steelhead Extra Pale Ale is always on tap, so grab one at the ballpark during the game or join them in sunny Blue Lake for a beer and fish and chips or a burger in the beer garden. They are open every day. Top of the second, it'll be Jack Vesey to lead it off for the Wildcats. I can never remember. I have a lot of trouble remembering the name of this team. I don't know why. Here's the pitch, and Vesey was going to go around and held up on a pitch is high. It's 1-0. The 1-0 fastball is hit in the air to the left center field and deep, and that's going to be trouble. Austin White cannot catch up with it. It's going to bounce up against the wall, and he will cruise in a second with a double. That was hit very hard. So Vesey out at second to lead off the second inning. And here's Jake Faulkner, right fielder. Vesey takes his lead out at second. Hernandez sets. Glances out there and deals a fastball high and outside. One another count. This is high again with a fastball, and it's 2-0. Two-0 pitch in there for a called strike at the knees. That 2-1 breaks down low in the dirt. 3-1 the count. 3-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside corner, and the count goes full. Three balls, 2 strikes, the count. Here's the pitch. Broken bat, roller, and it's foul over towards third. Boy, that bat just shattered. Man, he's just left with a very sharp shard. So 3-2 the count. Boy, that bat just went into a number of pieces, including a few small pieces. That just exploded, essentially. Wow. All right, so he gets a new bat. Let's hope it's a better constructed bat. And the count, 3-2. Still nobody out. Runner out at second. Top of the second inning. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Just missed low. So Hernandez in some trouble early here. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. And the 6-hitter, Taylor Field, the catcher, will be the batter. So VC out at second, Faulkner at first. Hernandez, look out at second, and it's bunted at and missed it. Throw down to second behind the runner, and they got him. He is out of there. He is a dead duck by quite a bit. VC picked off on a great throw by Denholm. Crab's catchers have really done some damage to opposing hitters on the pickoff. So they picked off somebody at first on Sunday, I believe it was, throwing behind the runner. That's a big out there. And that one's hit high in the air, center field and deep. Going back is White. White back, and it is out of here. A 2-run home run for Field. That was crushed, no doubt about it. And it's 2-0 in favor of the Wildcats. No doubt about that. That was rocked. That's the second very hard hit ball this inning against Hernandez. And with 1 out, here's Shigematsu, the first baseman. And he hits one foul out to the right field picnic area. So 2-0 Wildcats, top of the second inning. Ball seems to be flying out of this ballpark lately. The wind is blowing out towards center. I don't know if that ball needed that much help. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Fastball rides high, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. That's all for Shigematsu. So 2 away. And then the batter will be Taylor Garcia, the second baseman. Hernandez rocks and deals a fastball in there at the knees. Good pitch. The 0-1. Hit in into left field for a base hit. Right through the hole on the left side. Here's Tyler Malone, the third baseman. Runner over at first, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. In the air to right field and deep. Going back is Bush, and it's gone. Another home run. No, it's just a – nope. I thought he was signaling a home run. Here comes third of the plate, and it's not going to be in time. The run does score. It was hard to see from my angle. I'm obstructed by part of the backstop. It looked to me like it was a home run, and I thought the umpire was signaling that, but he was signaling that it hit the fence. And now the umpires are going to meet. I thought it was a home run. And I don't know what they're going to say. They're going to say it's a double. So didn't make it over the wall, but it is a double. Yet another hard hit ball against Hernandez. Another run comes in to score to make it 3-0 in favor of the Wildcats. And if it wasn't a home run, it didn't miss by very much. So Sam Curtis, the leadoff hitter, will be the batter. 2 doubles and a home run in the inning now. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner at the belt for a called strike. Oh, and 1 the count. The 0-1 is grounded foul towards the Crabs dugout. The 0-1 is hit into left field, base hit. They're going to wave the runner around third. He will score easy. The ball was not hit that hard. It was just over third base and into left field, so it took Outman a while to get to it, and that scores the 4th run of the inning. So here's Kyle Yamada. Struck out in his first at bat. 4-0 in favor of the Wildcats. And throw to first, the runner's back. Another throw to first. Here's the pitch. Ground ball out to second. Should end the inning. Pozos up with it. Throw to first. Inning's over. But the Wildcats come up with 4 runs on 5 hits. There are no errors and a runner left. And at the end of an inning and a half, they're up 4-0. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
Don't forget to purchase your 50/50 tickets from the ladies making their way around the ballpark. Be sure to buy both colors of today's raffle tickets. Don't miss out.
All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Crabs trailing 4-0 to the Auburn Wildcats in the second inning. Thanks to California State and Federal Employees Credit Union member NCUA at California State and Federal Employees Credit Union. They're all local, all humbled, all the time with banking for both sides of your brain. The right side of your brain loves low rates while you borrow and high rates when you save, while the left side will love their uncommonly personal know-your-name service and their indelible commitment to the community. That's Humboldt's own CSFECU. Join them today. Jason Newman to lead it off for the Crabs. Batting .320, slugging .505, .427 on base percentage. Great numbers. He lines one right back up the middle for a base hit. So with Newman aboard, here's Michael Perry. Perry batting .308, slugging .585, .361 on base percentage. Josh Sevilla out on the mound for the Auburn Wildcats. Newman takes his lead, and the pitch is down low. One 0, and he squares to bunt and takes it down and in. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Ooh, check swing. Did he go round? I guess not. 3-0. Pitch in there for a called strike. Three and one the count. Jacob Thurber on deck. Newman over at first. Here's the pitch. Fastball in the inside corner taken for strike two. So the count full to Perry. And the next pitch is a slow tapper down to third. The only play will be to first base. Newman goes to second on the play. So one away. Here's Jacob Thurber. Comes in batting .288. Slugging .558. 4 home runs. That's tied for the lead with Newman and Perry. Hit a grand slam on Sunday. So it was grand slams. It was Newman. Who hit grand slams on Sunday? Outman. Thurber. And the next first pitch is fouled up against the screen. I think Pozos was the other one too. Yeah. Oh, and 1 the count. Breaking pitch. Oh, just misses away. 1-1. That was mighty close. That was a good pitch. Tried to get him with a backdoor slider there. So 1-1 now to Thurber. Look out at second. And here's the pitch. High in the air on the left side. Shallow left field. Shortstop going out. Left fielder coming in. It'll be the left fielder, Curtis to put it away for out number 2.
Let's hear it for bat boy Cooper.
Logan Denholm will be the hitter.
Now batting number 3.
12 hits and 69 at bats.
Logan Denholm.
Having a little trouble getting on track with the batting. But he's played a fine catcher. Picked off a runner out at second last inning. And then the next batter promptly hit a 2-run home run. So Newman's still out at second, two-way. Here's the pitch. Fastball rides high and inside. One and 0 to Denholm. High again, 2-0. Here's the 2-0, and it's hit foul. And it's going to drift over the press box and out of play. Two balls and a strike to count. And the pitch. In the dirt. Sevilla sets and deals. Popped high in the air on the infield on the right side. Sevilla's calling for it. Here comes the first baseman, and it's gonna be Sevilla. A near collision out there on the mound, but Sevilla puts it away for out number 3. The Crabs, no runs, a hit, no errors, a runner left. And at the end of 2, Crabs trail 4-0. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Thanks to Harper Ford. Harper Motors is proud to be one of America's oldest automobile dealerships. Established in 1912, they're a true family business serving the North Coast for over 100 years. With every Crabs home run, Harper Ford will donate $50 to local Little Leagues. So go, Crabs, go. And it's been costing them lately. Crabs have been crushing the ball the last few weeks. Joyce to lead it off for the Wildcats. They're up 4-0. Crabs are 0-7 when trailing after 2 this season. And there's a pitch down low. It's 1-0. Joyce flied to center in his first at bat. And the next pitch is a breaking pitch in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. It's 1-1. 1-1, fastball, ooh, just misses low, 2-1. I know a lot of people are home watching the All-Star game tonight, but really, who cares? 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss. 2-2. It doesn't even count. First of all, it's not even real. They don't play it like a real game, and it doesn't count for anything. And you could be at the ballpark. You could be You could be out here at the ballpark. Yeah, okay, the home field gets advantage in the World Series, but that's not till October. You know, you can be here at the ballpark tonight with us. A beautiful night in Arcata, and seeing baseball right here live. 3-2 the count. I have to say, I'm not missing it. Tapper down to third. Throw to first is high and over his head, and that's going to be an error. Uh-oh, and Joyce came up, hurt his knee. He went over the bag and fell down, and he looks like he's in a lot of pain, so let's hope he's okay. That didn't look good at all. He fell down and immediately grabbed his knee as he went past first base. He's safe on the error by Perry, but that's the least of anybody's concerns at the moment. So the trainers are out to have a look. And he went down immediately after crossing first base and immediately reached for his knee. So whatever it was, it hurt. So he's still down out there while they tend to him. Let's thank a few more sponsors. Thanks to the Lost Coast Brewery. Take a brewery tour at the Lost Coast huge $27 million bottling facility, where you'll find T-shirts, hats, bottle openers, stickers, and, of course, beer. Kids are welcome, and the tour schedules Friday, Sunday, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 4 o'clock. They're at 1600 Sunset in Eureka. Also, thanks to Eureka Rubber Stamp. The Eureka Rubber Stamp Company has been in business in Humboldt County since 1954. Locally owned and operated and manufacturing rubber stamps, engravings, vinyl signs, lanyards, novelty items, stencils, and more. They have new memorial rocks now in stock. They're located at 520 F Street, 8:30 to 5:30, Monday through Friday. All right, well, he's still on the ground out there is Joyce, and they're still tending to him, so he's just now beginning to get up. Let's see if he can. He's up on it. He's up. He's not putting any weight on it. Looks like they're going to have to help him off the field. I think he's almost certainly going to be out of the game. And they're seeing how much weight he can put on that right leg. Well, he's standing on his own, taking a breath. He's limping, and he looks maybe he will stay in the game. He was down an awfully long time. I'd be surprised. But what a gamer. He's going to stay, I think. Looks like. Nah, he's heading off. He's going off to the trainer's room. That's what I thought. Okay. But he is on his own. He is walking on his own motility, so. So there'll be a pinch runner. Who is it, number 3? Number 3. So that means that it's, let's see, it's Black Day, right? So these guys have different uniforms depending on what day they're playing. It's Taylor Angley Holman. Yep. Taylor Holman. So Hernandez taking a few warm-up pitches. So Holman into for Joyce. So it's 4-0 in favor of the Wildcats. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Krabs, no runs, a hit, 1 error. Perry just threw the ball over Newman's head at first, and so now Holman over at first. Here's Vesey. Vesey's led off the scoring in the second inning with a leadoff double. A very hard hit ball to left center field. He's got Holman over at first, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch in there. That was a beauty. That was the best breaking pitch he's thrown tonight. It's a strike on the inside corner. Perfect location. That's kind of been the problem that Hernandez has had, is he hasn't been locating the breaking pitch, and then he has to come in with a fastball tonight, and they've been timing it. There it is again, and another good pitch on the outside corner this time. Throw down the first, and the runner's back. 0-2 the count. Glance over at first. Now he sets and tosses over there. Here's the 1-2. Ooh, swing and a miss. Got him to chase the slider. 3 good sliders in that at bat. Very nice.
Batting next, number 24, right fielder Jake Faulkner.
So here's Jake Faulkner. Faulkner walked in his first appearance. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses high. Fastball misses low. 2-0 the count to Faulkner. The 2-0 fastball on the outside corner. Good pitch. 2-1. The 2-1 misses low, and Denholm can't find it. Throw down the second. The runner's going, and they got him by a wide margin. Boy, that was ill-advised. The ball did not get that far away from Denholm. Faulkner took off, and he had such a bad jump that Denholm threw to the wrong side of the bag, and they still got him out by about 2 feet. So it's a caught stealing, 2-6. So some adventures on the bases for the Wildcats. 3-1 the count now to Faulkner, and the next pitch is tap foul over towards third base. Ooh, fastball called strike 3 on the inside corner. That's all for Faulkner and the Wildcats in the third. No runs, no hits. There was an error and nobody left at the end of 2.5. It's 4-0 in favor of the Auburn Wildcats. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. Welcome back. It'll be Bush, White, and Hamilton for the Crabs in the bottom of the third, trailing by 4. Josh Sevilla returns to the mound for inning number 3. Logan Bush, average up to 274 now, with 392 on base percentage. Playing a great right field. Left-handed hitter against the right-hander Sevilla. Who winds and deals a fastball down low. One-0 pitch. Tapped on the ground on the right side. First baseman has it, tossing the pitcher covering, and he wins to the race to the bag. So there's one away. So Bush retired 3-1. Here's Austin White. White comes in batting .232. Here's the pitch. This is high. One another count. And the pitch. Fastball misses down and in, 2-0. The 2-0 misses down low, 3-0.
Keep them coming.
3 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. So White's aboard with 1 away. Here's Hamilton. White 6 out of 7 in stolen bases. He and Pozos both lead the club.
Lights on, please.
Thank you. Sevilla sets and deals, and Hamilton showed bunt but took the pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. Oh, 1. Runner goes. The pitch is swung on and missed. The throw down. The second is in plenty of time. White, a dead duck by quite a bit.
Both teams are running themselves out of innings here.
So 2 away. I said it on Sunday, but I will repeat it. Definitely the weakest part of the Crabs game this year has been the base running. And usually the Crabs, here's the pitch, fastball misses away 1-2. And almost every season that I've been with the Crabs, which is 18 years now, they almost always have a stolen base percentage around 85%. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him. This year it's down around 75% for whatever reason. Not only that, but they're getting picked off a lot, things like that. Just not having a good time on the bases this year. Meanwhile, Hamilton strikes out, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left for the Crabs. And at the end of 3, they trail 4-0. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right. Top of the 4th inning, it'll be Field, Chikamatsu, and Garcia for the Wildcats against Matthew Hernandez. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Cats. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the Crabs. Here's Field, and the pitch is grounded slowly out to short. Hamilton up with it. Throw to first. One pitch, one out. Field homered, 2-run homer in his first at bat, so this is a much better outcome. Here's Shigematsu. Caught looking in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. Looks like we got the Arcata Little League team here at the ballpark tonight. 1-0 pitch. Tap foul. 1-1 the count. Next pitch is swung on and missed. 1-2. Just a gorgeous night at the Arcata ballpark. Definitely one of the nicest nights of the season. Sky just glowing. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch called. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Boy, he's just suddenly gotten together with that slider. He was missing with it early. But this last inning and last 2 innings, man, he's just finding the corners with it. That was a perfect pitch there to get Shigematsu looking for the second time tonight. Here's Garcia, the second baseman, singled in his first at bat and then ended up scoring a run. First pitch to him is a fastball down low. Lined on one hop to second. Pozos has it. Throws the first, 2 away. 3 away. Wildcats go in order in the fourth. They lead 4-0. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Pozos, Outman, and Newman will bat for the Crabs here in the bottom of the fourth. Yeah, the Little League is here. They are the local champs, having won a tournament last weekend. The Arcata Little League, who are going to head off to Yuba City now to play in the next round. So congratulations to those guys. Wouldn't be surprised to see a few of them on the Crabs in 10 years. Here's the first pitch to Pozos, and he grounds it out to shortstop. Throw to first is in time, 1 away. Here's James Outman. Caught looking in his first at bat. And the pitch. Breaking pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. Good backdoor slider there. The 0-1. Breaking pitch misses down and in. 1-1. Sevilla's got a good breaking pitch. It's got a nice sharp break to it. It broke really hard that last pitch. He missed with it, but still. It's a good pitch. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. There's the breaker again, and it misses down and away. 2-1. Two-one fastball misses low and away. 3-1. One out, nobody on for the Crabs. Bottom of the fourth inning. They only have one hit off Sevilla. Three-one pitch. Ball four. That's the second walk of the night Sevilla has issued. Puts Outman at first with one out. Here's Newman. He has the only hit of the night for the Crabs. Hit a line drive right back up the middle in his first at bat. Sevilla no chance to catch it. So here's Newman with Outman at first. One out. Outman with a big lead over at first. He fakes going, and the pitch is in the dirt. It's going to go all the way to the backstop, and now Outman will go down to second on the wild pitch. Meanwhile, the count's 1-0 to Newman. Fouled off his foot. That had to hurt. He hops around a little bit. One and one the count. Look out at second and the pitch. Breaking pitch grounded over to third. He's up with it. Throw to first is in time. And that was actually a tough play for Malone. He is in the full sun over there. And when the sun's setting in the west, the sun's right in his eyes. And you could tell that he had trouble seeing that ball. So looked like a routine play, but actually a very tough play. And with two away, here's Perry with Outman still over at second. Here's the pitch. Ground ball in the hole on the left side. Third baseman has it. He drops it, and everybody's going to be safe. That'll be an error on Malone. That one cannot be attributed to the sun. That was just an error. So that puts runners on the corners now. With two outs. And here's Jacob Thurber. Thurber fly to left in his first at bat. So I'm in at third, Perry at first.
There we go. Thank you. Grab walk partner.
Now the catcher calls for time. Okay, I don't know what that was about, but he goes back to his position and we're ready to go. Here's the pitch. Fastball catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looked a little wide, Oh, umpires. Forgot to mention who the umpires are. It's Michael Cowan at home plate, Dan Murphy at first, and Daniel Osborne at third. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch on the outside corner. It's 0-2. I always assume the umpires want to remain anonymous, so I usually don't give you their names. No balls, 2 strikes the count. Here's the 0-2. Misses way high and outside. 1-2. Not a very good waste pitch there. 0-2. You want something sort of close to the plate, but off the plate, and that was way too far off. So a ball and 2 strikes to third with Auburn at third, Perry at first. Crabs trailing 4-0. Opportunity here to get back in it. Here's the pitch. The runners go, and the swung on and missed. Strike 3. No runs, no hits, 1 error. There were 2 left, and at the end of 4, it's 4-0 in favor of the Wildcats. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
Seconds. Five.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Thanks to the Eureka Rubber Stamp Company. The Eureka Rubber Stamp Company has been in business since in 1954 in Humboldt County. Locally owned and operated, manufacturing rubber stamps, engravings, vinyl sides, lanyards, novelty items, stencils, and more. Their new Memorial Rocks are now in stock. They're open from 8:30 to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. They're at 520 F in Eureka. Tyler Malone leads it off in the top of the 5th inning for the Wildcats. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cats. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the Crabs. These 2 teams will play again tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. I'll be bringing you all the action from the beautiful Arcata Ballpark. That's fouled out of play. It's 0-1. Malone doubled in a run in his first at-bat and then scored a run himself. 1-1 the count. Next pitch misses down low, 1-1. As I suggested earlier, the Crabs are not a team that has been coming back a lot this year. 1-1 pitch. Lined in the right field for a base hit. They have dominated a few teams, but usually they get out to an early lead, and those are games that they win. Games that they're behind early, they have a lot more trouble with, as most teams do, but the Crabs in particular have not been what we call comeback kids this year.
Number 40, Sam Curtis.
Sam Curtis will be the batter with Malone at first and nobody out. Curtis 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Some action now out in the Crabs bullpen. Malone has a short lead at first. Hernandez sets, and the batter shows bunt and takes the pitch down on the inside corner for called strike. Here's the 0-1. Breaking pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Neither team has had a lot of success on the bases tonight. Crabs have had a caught stealing. The Wildcats have had a player picked off and another runner caught stealing. 1-1 is down low, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Fastball in the outside corner. Good pitch. Two balls, two strikes to count. Now he hits that one foul over towards the Crabs dugout. Two balls, two strikes to count. Runner goes. Breaking pitch is hit in the air to left field. Outman coming in. And he has it. Throw back to first. It's not going to be in time. Malone easily back. One away. Kyle Yamato will be the batter. 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Misses outside. 1-0. Shout out to Ellen Bartham, who heard us complaining, I think, about not getting birthday cake on Sunday and brought us a whole batch of brownies in a lovely wrapping. And if you're listening, Ellen, that was very sweet of you. Thank you very much. And everybody in the booth enjoyed it mightily. And that's back to the mound. Hernandez having trouble finding it, but he does come up with it in time to go to first. Malone advances on the play. So Yamada out 1-3. Malone in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Holman. Taylor Holman. Holman came in after Ethan Joyce, who started the game at shortstop, hurt himself at first base on an error at first, and Holman has not had an at bat yet. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch in the dirt. A ball and no strikes to count. The 1-0 breaking pitch again misses in about the same spot. Two and 0. And the pitch from Hernandez, fastball misses down and away, and it's 3-0. Hernandez looks out at second and deals ball 4. First and second now with 2 outs. Here's VC. VC has doubled and struck out. Denholm goes out to the mound now to have a word. Malone at second, Holman at first. 2 away. Here's VC. And the first pitch hits him on the elbow. That's going to load the bases with 2 outs. And may bring someone out to the mound. I don't know. We'll see. Nope. There is a Crabs pitcher warming up in the bullpen. I guess they're going to let Hernandez see if he can get out of it on his own. Bases are loaded. Here comes Tyson, and that's going to be it for Hernandez. Not a surprise. Crabs down 4-0. And that'll be all for Hernandez. So let's see who the pitcher is coming in. Let's see. Looks like we're going to have to ask the umpire. All right, well, we'll try to get a name on the pitcher. Meanwhile, thanks to True Motion Fitness, a unique approach to movement health. They feature muscle activation techniques, personal training, and a unique movement space, all focused on building a stronger, balanced, and stable you so that you can move through life and desired action with greater enjoyment and efficiency. True Motion Fitness is at 901 O Street in Arcata, and their phone number is 822-3018. So that's number 31 out on the mound, Ryan Smith, on in relief of Hernandez. Ryan Smith comes in with a record with it's his 9th appearance, all in relief. 11 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 6 hits, but has not given up any runs. He's walked 5 and struck out 13. So Smith has been a very reliable reliever for the Crabs. Comes in to try to keep it at 4-0 with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Malone at third, Holman at second, VC at first. Faulkner, the hitter.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 24, Jake Faulkner.
All right, here we go. Wildcats trying to blow it open here with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. Nope. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch hits him on the back. Faulkner's not happy about it. He's going to head to first. 5-0 Wildcats. Not what Tyson Fisher had in mind. Here's Taylor Field. Bases still loaded and 2 outs. Another run in. Faulkner not happy about getting hit, but he does at least get an RBI. And I can do a little lip reading. And I would surmise that he was fairly unhappy with getting struck. So here's Field. Homered in his first at bat, then grounded to short. 2 outs, bases loaded. Smith sets and deals a fastball fouled out of play. 5-0 in favor of the Wildcats. And the pitch. Fastball swung on a miss. That was a good fastball. High in the zone. 1-1 the count. Holman at third, VC at second, Faulkner at first. And the pitch. Fastball misses high. Throw behind the runner at first, and they would have had him except that. Newman couldn't hang on. I think they would have had him otherwise. Another close play, another great throw by Denholm, right on the money over there. They've already got one guy that way tonight. So 1-2 the count to Field. Smith shakes off the sign. Now he sets. And comes home. Fouled out of play. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. One, two, fouled out of play again. Here's the 1-2. Grounded, foul, past the third base coaching box. Five nothing in favor of the Wildcats. 4 in the second, 1 here in the fifth, looking for more. 1-2 is the count. Fouled off the catcher's mask. So good at bat by Field, fouling off a bunch of pitches. From the belt, Smith deals 1-2. Misses away with a fastball. Two pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Field knew it. He was already headed to the dugout. But they get a run on a hit. There were no errors, and the bases left loaded. And at the end of 4 1/2, it's 5-0 in favor of the Wildcats. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Logan Denholm leads off for the Crabs in the bottom of the fifth. He'll be followed by Logan Bush and Austin White, the bottom of the Crabs order. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Wildcats. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the Crabs. So here's Denholm. 0 for 1, popped to the pitcher in his first at bat. Crabs only have 1 hit on the night. against Josh Sevilla. He winds and deals. Fastball hit in the air, left field and deep. Going back as a left fielder. Back at the warning track, and he has it. Sorry to build that one up for you, folks. But it's an out on the warning track. One away.
Number 27, right fielder Logan Bush.
Here's Logan Bush, grounded out first to pitcher. And his first at bat. And the pitch, fastball down low. It's 1-0. Lights beginning to come on here at the ballpark. Wind has quieted down considerably. Just a beautiful, calm evening in Arcata. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. A ball and a strike tonight. I don't know if there's any special thing tonight. Is anybody dressing up like anything at the ballpark tonight? Or 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Misses inside, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Lashed at first base for out number 2, right at the first baseman, Theron Shigematsu. So 2 balls hit hard, 2 outs.
Number 9, center fielder Austin White.
Here's Austin White, walked in his first appearance. And the pitch, fastball in there at the knees for a called strike. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Going to chase a slider out of the zone. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Oh, called strike 3. Breaking pitch right over the heart of the plate. White, a observer on that pitch. Crabs go in order in the 5th, trailing 5-0. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. Season. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning already. It'll be Shigematsu, Garcia, and Malone, the bottom of the order for the Wildcats. They're leading 5-0. Ryan Smith out on the mound, having come in relief for Matthew Hernandez in the last inning. Shigematsu has been caught looking twice. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1. Oh, 1 breaking pitch in there at the knees. It's 0-2. Shigematsu in danger of being called out on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. He has not lifted the bat from his shoulder. 0-2. That one's hit foul past first base, just foul. Very late on the fastball. One-two pitch. Rides high with a fastball, and it's 2-2. Two hits him on the back. Yikes. That's the 3rd. 1-2. 3rd hit batter tonight, I think, for the Crabs.
Next, number 10, Taylor Garcia.
2nd, sorry. Oh, yeah, 3rd, yes. I was correct. Here's Taylor Garcia with Shigematsu at first, nobody out. Garcia has singled and grounded out to 2nd. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch misses down and away. It's 1-0. So the Wildcats have the leadoff runner here in the 6th. They had the leadoff runner in the 5th inning. Also in the 2nd inning. There's a ground liner at 2nd base. They're going to throw back to 1st for the double play. As Shigematsu was way off the bag, thought it was going to go up the middle. A nice play by Pozos. It's a 4-3 double play.
Next, number 14, Tyler Malone.
Here's Tyler Malone with 2 outs. 2 for 2, double and a single, 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. And the next pitch, fastball grounded out to 2nd base. Nice high hop for Pozos. Toss to 1st, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left at the end of 5.5. 5-0 in favor of the Wildcats. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the order for the Crabs in the bottom of the 6th, trailing 5-0. Hamilton, Pozos, and Outman.
He actually false alarm.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Hamilton, Pozos, and Outman for the Crabs in the bottom of the 6th inning, top of the order. Crabs trailing 5-0. Josh Sevilla has pitched very well. He's only given up 1 hit, 2 walks, and he has struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's Hamilton, 0 for 2. This is quite a different looking offense than we saw on Sunday when the Crabs were just blasting the ball out of here and all over the park. Looks like pinball. Here's the pitch to Hamilton. He takes on the inside corner for a called strike. Sevilla's been around the plate mostly. He's changed speeds well, and he's spotted his pitches well. 0-1 pitch. Breaking pitch misses high. And now there's some action in the Wildcats bullpen. Crabs bullpen is quiet. One and one the count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, in the dirt. 2-1. From Benjamin Hope. 2-1 the count. Line in the left field for a base hit. All right, Crabs got something going here in the 6th inning with the leadoff runner aboard. That'll bring Brian Pozos to the bat. He's 0 for 2. Second hit of the night for the Crabs.
Brian Pozos.
I know it, but I don't.
Here's the pitch. He bunts it back towards the mound. The pitcher has it. He's going to throw to first, and it's just in time to get the speedy Pozos. Hamilton goes to second on the play with 1 out.
Those brownies are awesome, Alan. Thank you.
I got to say, I'm just going to say this. I don't get the sacrifice here.
Batting next, number 8, James Outman.
You're down 4 runs, and you got the leadoff runner aboard in the top of the order up.
Yeah.
You just wait. I mean, to me, it's a wasted out to get him to second. I mean,
I know you don't like bunting.
in general, I don't like bunting, but I think in this particular pace, it's just not. It would have been better let him swing away. But anyway, here's Outman. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, it's 1-0. I wonder what was going on.
I thought I was just losing my mind, Alan.
1-0 the count.
Happiest booth ever.
Hamilton out at second. 1-0 the count to Outman. Caught looking and walked so far tonight. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch misses down and in. 2-0. So is the All-Star game over?
Yep. American 1-4.
4-2 American League. 2-0 to count. Here's the pitch. Fastball in the outside corner. It's 2-1. Two and 1 the count. Hamilton out at second. Crabs trailing by 5. Here's the pitch. This is down low. 3-1. A left-hander warming in the Wildcats bullpen. Three and 1 the count. Next pitch, fastball away, ball 4. So first and second now with 1 out for Jason Newman. Normally, I guess, as I said earlier, the All-Star game doesn't mean anything to me, but I don't like it when American League wins. I'll never forgive the American League for the designated hitter.
Number 6, Jason Newman.
I just cannot.
Pound it right.
I just cannot root for the American League with the DH. Just never going to forgive him. I'm not really one to hold a grudge, but I'm just never going to forgive that. Hamilton at second, Outman at first. Here's Newman. I mean, they're talking today about David Ortiz being the MVP in the American League, and it's like he plays half a position. I mean, I get it. Yeah, he had a great offensive season, but that's all he does. Here's the pitch. Runner on second goes. The pitch throw down to third is not in time, and the Crabs pull off a double steal. I don't know. The throw definitely beat him, and a third baseman argued briefly, Tyler Malone, and the umpire pointed at something, so I think he's saying Malone dropped the ball at third. Otherwise Hamilton was a dead duck. It wasn't the ball was there and plenty of time to get him. So the Crabs get a break there. Hamilton third now, and Outman at second with one out, and the count 0-1 to Newman. Taylor Field, the catcher, called for time and got it. Oh, and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt, nicely blocked by the catcher, Taylor Field. One and 1 the count. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch misses down low. It's 2-1. Hamilton at third, Outman at second. 1 out. 2-1 the count. Crabs trying to get back in it, trailing 5-0. Here's the pitch. Foul, out of play. Two and two. Two balls, 2 strikes. Sevilla steps off. Newman steps out. Now everybody is back where they're supposed to be. Sevilla from the belt. High leg kick. Breaking pitch misses high, and the count goes full. Newman 1 for 2. Singled back in the second inning. And then grounded to third in his second at bat. 3-2 the count. First base is open. And the pitch. In the air to center field. Center fielder going back. That'll be deep enough to score the run. Here comes Hamilton. And it's 5-1 now in favor of the Wildcats. Alman holds at second. So with 2 outs, here's Michael Perry, 0 for 2.
Now batting for the Crabs, number 22, Michael Perry.
Sevilla glances out at second and deals a fastball right down the middle for a called strike. The 0-1. Breaking pitch. Misses just high. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outman out at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good slider down and away. One and two. 1-2 in the dirt. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch in the dirt. The count goes 3-2. Jacob Thurber on deck. Three and 2 to Perry. Crabs have plated 1 here in the bottom of the 6th to cut the lead to 5-1. And the next pitch way outside. So Perry's aboard for Jacob Thurber. And Jacob Thurber with 4 home runs is just the guy who can get the Crabs right back in it with a swing of the bat. Taylor Field out to the mound to chat with the pitcher. Now he's headed back to his catcher's position. So Alvin at second, Perry at first. 2 outs. Here's Thurber. And the pitch. Fastball misses high. So Sevilla not as sharp this inning as he has been. Couple of walks and a single. Sacrifice fly. Gotten himself into some trouble. There are 2 outs. One and 0 the count. Outman dancing off second. There's a fastball down and away. 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Check swing at a high fastball, 3-0. To Thurber. And there's a fastball taken all the way right down the middle. Three and 1 the count. Outman at second, Perry at first. Sevilla looks out at second and deals. High hopper in the hole on the right side and through for a base hit. They're rounding Outman around third. He's coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's not going to be in time. Perry will go to third, and it's 5-2 in favor of the Wildcats. And that is going to be it looks like, for Sevilla. Here comes the Wildcats manager. He hasn't made the change yet. He's talking it over with him. Here comes the rest of the infield in to give their 2 cents. I think he's going to leave him in. Yep, he's going to leave him in. So Logan Denham will be the batter with runners on the corners, 2 outs. Crabs have played at 2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. A great ball game at the Arcata Ballpark.
Now batting for the Humboldt Crabs, number 3, Logan Denholm.
Denholm is 0 for 2. All right, Perry at third, Thurber at first. The 0-2, fastball hit in the air down the left field line and foul into the bullpen. Oh, and 1 the count. The 0-1 misses away. 1-1. Misses inside with a breaking pitch, 2-1. Sevilla thought that was a strike, but it wasn't. Wasn't even that close. 2 balls and 1 strike to count to Denholm. Perry at third, Thurber at first. 2 outs. Here's the 2-1 fastball in the air, left field and deep. And that is going to be out of here. Adios, muchacho. 3-run blast for Logan Denholm. And the Crabs have tied the game. Wow, what a shot. No doubt about it. The left fielder, Sam Curtis, didn't even turn around. And that will be all for Sevilla. He left him in 1 batter too long. And the Crabs have tied it here in the 6th inning with 5 runs. Boy, that was blasted out of here. And the Crabs, since they've gotten back from the road trip, have just exploded with the home runs. That is the 26th home run of the season for the Crabs. That is number 2 for Denholm. And he came in batting 174. So a new pitcher will come in for the Wildcats. Number 32. Let's see, no. Yes, Zach Ricciardi. Number 32. Well, the manager for the Wildcats went out after Thurber singled and looked like he might be pulling the pitcher. He decided to leave him in, and that was a big mistake because the next batter hit one out of the park. So Josh Sevilla out of the game, and Zach Ricciardi will come in and relieve. The line on Sevilla, kind of sad because he pitched well until this inning. He was rolling right along. 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 5 runs. They were all earned. He walked 4 and struck out 5. And really, it was the walks that was that were his undoing. Obviously, the home run didn't help, but the walks were. He walked 2 batters this inning, and they both came in to score. So the Crabs have tied it here in the 6th inning, an exciting ball game. And Ricciardi taking his warm-up pitches. While he does that, let's give a shout-out to the North Coast Audiology, always working to provide their patients with the best possible care. You can contact Julie Kelly at 2818 Harris Street or at 443-4503. Logan Bush will be the hitter with 2 outs. Bush 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses high. 1-0. Fastball is grounded back to the pitcher, past the pitcher, up the middle. Shortstop Fields throws to first. Not in time. Bush beats it out. The ball was hit slowly past the mound, and Taylor Holman fielded it behind second base, but the throw just not in time to get the hustling Logan Bush. So Bush is aboard with 2 outs. Austin White will be the batter. White's 0 for 1 with a walk. 5th hit of the night for the Crabs. Bush takes his lead. Here's the pitch. In the air, left, right center field and deep. That's going to be big trouble. That's going to go up against the fence. Bush being waved around third. He will come in. Here comes the throw. It's not going to be in time, and the Crabs have taken a 6-5 lead here in the 6th inning. Another big inning for the Crabs. Resounding double by Austin White. Wow, Crabs have become masters of the big inning.
Number 34, David Hamilton.
Tyson Fisher said it. The Crabs are like one guy starts, a couple guys get a hit, and next thing you know, it's infectious on this team, and they have put so many huge innings together this season. Here's another one: 6 runs, down 5-0. They've come back with 6 in the bottom of the 6th to take the lead. Hamilton will be the hitter. White out at second. Here's the pitch. And he hammers one down the right field line. That's going to score White easily. Hamilton cruising around first. He'll cruise into second with a stand-up double. 7-5 Crabs. Second hit of the night for Hamilton. Here's Pozos. He's 0 for 3. Hamilton out at second. Ricciardi sets, glances at second, and comes home. Breaking pitch right over the heart of the plate, but I guess high. Want to know the count. 2 pitchers warming in the bullpen for the Wildcats. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down and in. 2-0. Ricciardi sets from the belt and deals. High again, 3-0. This inning is like the never-ending story. We just need a big white beast to come in and carry the Crabs around the bases. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. Outman will be the hitter. The Crabs sent 13 batters to the plate on Sunday in the second inning, scoring 10 runs. They've scored 6 here. They sent 11 batters. This is the 12th batter to the plate. Hamilton at second, Pozos at first. Outman has been caught looking and walked twice, including once in this inning. Ricciardi rocks and deals in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Balk. They just called a balk on him, and that's going to put Hamilton in third and Pozos at second. So it's no pitch. The count remains 1-0 to Outman. And now 2 runners in scoring positions for the Crabs. So the ceiling caving in on the Wildcats here. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Misses inside. Somebody better call the SPCA. A cruel inning. 2-0 pitch. Swinging and a miss, 2-1. Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals.
Oh, I thought you said, yeah.
2-1. Ricciardi winds, and the pitch. Swinging and a miss, 2-2. A big cut from Outman. Well, I'm very pleased to stand corrected. I said the Crabs have not been comeback kids this season. Well, tonight they have been. That one's hit in the air down the left field line. That's going to be trouble. It drops. 2 more runs are kind of come in as the ball gets away from the catcher. Outman was rounding second. He's going to go down to third. Here's the throw. He's in there. 9-5 in favor of the Crabs. Oh, my. A 9-run inning. So it'll be a double and an error on the left fielder. Pozos comes in. Outman comes in. They had a 10-run inning on Sunday. Friday night they had a huge inning too. 9 runs here in the 6th inning for the Crabs, and now here comes the manager out again. Looks like we have seen the last of Ricciardi. Yes, we have indeed. The ball was not hit that hard. It was kind of a lazy fly ball, but it was right down the right field line. No chance for Sam Curtis to catch up with it. So another pitcher is going to come in, the 3rd pitcher of the inning for the Wildcats. And we'll see if we can get your name on it in the meantime. Thanks to the North Coast Co-op, a natural foods consumer-owned cooperative grocery store located in the far reaches of Northern California, surrounded by redwood trees where the mountains meet the sea. They're in 8th and I in Arcata, and in Eureka at 4th and B Streets, and everybody around here loves the Co-op. So this is number 43. Mike Hatfield. 3rd pitcher of the night. And I'll give you the line on Ricciardi. It's not pretty. 4 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned. He walked 1 and didn't strike out anybody. He also didn't get an out. There have been 2 outs this whole time. The inning started with Hamilton singling. Then Pozos sacrificed him to second, and Outman walked. And then Newman sacrificed fly, scoring a run. So there were 2 outs. Then Perry walked. Thurber singled. Denholm homered. Bush singled. White doubled. Hamilton doubled. Pozos walked. Outman doubled. And the Crabs have played at 9 here in the 6th inning to take a 9-5 lead. And this Crabs team just is extraordinary in a few ways, but this ability to put together the big inning. In the 18 years I've been broadcasting Crabs games, I've never seen a team that was just as explosive as this team is offensively. And they did it on the road too. So here's Jason Newman. Newman, 1 for 2. So Outman over at third, 2 outs. 9-5 in favor of the Crabs. They came into the inning down 5-0. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner taken for a strike. On 1 to Newman. And the pitch. In the other center field, and that is going to be caught for out number 3. But 9 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 1 left at the end of 6. 9-5 Crabs. This is explosive. Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 7th inning. A shell-shocked Wildcats will send up Curtis, Yamada, and Holman, the top of the order, against Zach Smith, who now is in a position to win the game. Five runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Wildcats. 9 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. Here's Curtis, 1 for 3. Here's the pitch, and he squares to bunt and takes the pitch on the outside corner. Don't forget to stay tuned after the game. Kevin Wyatt will be doing an interview with somebody. It's going to be a surprise. Logan Denholm, he hopes. The 0-1 is swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Fouled against the screen. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one's out of play. Count remains 0-2. Out of play again. No balls, 2 strikes to count to Curtis. Yamada on deck. That one's line in the left field and caught by Outman on a line. That was hit very hard. Outman over and reaches up for out number 1. So he hit it well. Nothing to show for it, though. And with 1 out, here's Yamada. Kyle Yamada is 0 for 3. And he takes a pitch high. One 0 is right down the middle for a called strike. The 1-1 breaking pitch is right over the heart of the plate. That was a good pitch at the knees for a called strike, and it's 1-2. 1-2 breaking pitch. That time it's in the dirt. Two. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. 2 away.
Next, number 3, Taylor Hallman.
Taylor Hallman will be the hitter. Oh for 1. Breaking pitch called strike on the outside corner. You know, 1 fastball is out of play. Oh, and 2 the count. Smith at the belt, and he comes home, out of play again. Got someone just beginning to warm up in the Crabs bullpen. Meanwhile, it's 0-2 to Holman, and that pitch misses way outside. One, two in the dirt with a breaking pitch. Two fastball is fouled up against the screen. Two fastball calls. Strike 3 on the outside corner at the belt. Wildcats go in order in the 7th. Crabs lead 9-5. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, bottom of the 7th inning. Perry, Thurber, Denholm, and probably a bunch of other guys will bat for the Crabs. Up 9-5. What's Hatfield's first name? Mike Hatfield. Out on the mound for the Wildcats. Perry, 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses away. It's 1-0. Five runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Wildcats. 9 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. Here's the 1-0, and that one's lined in the left center field for a base hit. Here's Thurber. 1 for 3 with a RBI single and a run scored. Wildcats got 4 in the second and added another one in the 5th inning. Crabs got 9 in the bottom of the 6th. And that's where we stand here in the bottom of the 7th with Perry at first and nobody out. And the next pitch is a swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Toss to first. Oh, and 1 the count. Perry takes his lead. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch is hit in the air to left field. Playable. Left fielder's under it and has it for out number 1. 475 folks at the ballpark tonight. Pretty good for a Tuesday night. They've been treated to one heck of a ball game. Crabs coming back from a 5-0 deficit. Here's Denholm, whose home run tied the game in the 6th. 3-run job over the left field fence and on to Highway 101. Here's the pitch. He takes a breaking pitch inside. One 1-0. Perry with a good lead at first. Here's the pitch, and that's hammered down the left field line. That's going to be, caught in left field. A beautiful diving catch by Sam Curtis on a ball that looked like it was definitely ticketed for the left field wall. What a catch, man. That was something. 2 away. Flat out full extension dive to catch a ball that looked for all the world like an easy double. So a 2 out. Perry's still over at first. Here's Bush. Toss to first. Bush is 1 for 3. Breaking pitch is in there at the knees for a called strike. Another toss to first. 0-1. Check swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the umpire. 0-2 the count. That one's looped in the left field, and that's going to drop. Perry will take a big turn at second and go back. Logan Bush with his second hit of the night. He didn't hit it very hard, just enough to get it over third base and out on the grass in left field. So an opposite field single for Bush puts runners on first and second with 2 outs for Austin White, who ripped a double in his last at bat.
Now batting number 9, Austin White.
And there's a swing and a miss at a breaking pitch. Good slider from Hatfield, and it's 0-1. Hatfield bluffs to second. Perry's at second, Bush is at first. They're 2 away. And the pitch. Swing and a miss again, same pitch. The 0-2. Oh, he threw it again, and White thought about it, but takes it outside. 1-2. We might as well. He swung at it twice and didn't hit it, so try it again. I wouldn't be surprised if he sees it again here. 1-2. There it is, and check swing. It's outside. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. 2-2 the count to White. 2 on, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th inning. Two. Oh, there it is again, and he misses away with it. 3-2. Will he throw it again, or will he go for the fastball or something now? I don't think he's going to throw it again. 3-2 the count. And the pitch. Fastball hit in the air, right center field. That is going to be up against the fence in the gap. Here comes Perry to score. Bush on his heels. The second double tonight for Austin White, and that was in the same spot as the last one. Another ball just drilled into the right center field gap. So he went with a fastball that time. That was a mistake. 11-5 Crabs. So a good night for Austin White. 3 RBIs, 2 doubles. Here's Hamilton. Another 2-out rally, indeed. And the pitch is fouled, out of play. Breaking pitches in there at the knees. 0-2. Might want to stick with that pitch. Avoid the fastball out over the heart of the plate. 0-2. Fastball is hit slowly out to shortstop. Scoop, throw to first. In time. But the Crabs get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And at the end of 7, they're up 11-5. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. We have a new pitcher on the mound for the Crabs. It's can't tell if it's Calderhead or I think it's probably Calderhead or a Watland. Could be Watland. I think it's Watland. It's Watland. Justin Watland out on the mound in relief of Zach Smith. Pretty sure it's Watland. I'm going to go with Watland. If I find out differently, I will inform my vast listening audience. Yep, it's Watland.
Now on the mound for the Humboldt Crabs, number 20, Justin Watland. Now batting for the Wildcats, number 41, Jack Deasy.
So the line on Smith, 2 1/3 innings pitched. He didn't walk anybody, struck out 3 and didn't have any hits, and he is in line to get the win tonight, even though Matthew Hernandez started the game. Watland comes in with a ERA of 3.38. He has a record of 2-0. He's appeared in 9 games, 13 1/3 innings pitched, 9 hits, 5 earned runs, 4 walks, 7 strikeouts. First pitch to VC, leading off the inning for the Wildcats, is taken for a ball. 1-0 pitch. Misses down and away, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch is grounded in the hole on the left side. Over to get it is Hamilton. Long throw to first, 1 away. Hamilton has really just been excellent out there at shortstop. Really stabilized the infield since he's come on for the Crabs. So here's Faulkner. 0 for 1. Has walked and scored a run and also been hit by a pitch. Fastball down and away. It's 1-0. Is hit in the air, left field and deep. That is going to be off the fence. Outman plays it on the hop. Faulkner cruising in the second with a stand-up double. So that brings Taylor Field to the bat. 1 out, runner out at second. 7th hit of the game for the Wildcats. 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for the Wildcats. 11 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. Boy, if you turn this game on early and then shut it off again and are just tuning in, you'll be shocked to find the Crabs are up by 6 runs. Swing and a miss, or maybe not, the way they've been playing lately. 0-1 the count. A 9-run 6th and a 2-run 7th. Oh, 1. Fastball misses away. One pitch. Down and away, 2-1. Two-one fastball misses high, 3-1. Three-one pitch. Fouled up against the backstop. Field not very happy with himself. He just swung a ball 4, and he's taking a little walk and having a little moment of self-reflection. 3-2 the count. Watland sets and comes home. Again, fouled up against the backstop. All right, Faulkner out at second, 1 away. 3-2 is the count to Field. Here's the pitch. In the air to shallow center field. That is going to be almost caught by Hamilton, but it bounces off his glove, and that'll go as a hit. Long run for Hamilton, moving away from home plate. Faulkner goes to third on the play. So Field just lofted that one over the shortstop position. Shigematsu will be the hitter with runners on the corners and 1 out. Shigematsu tonight has struck out twice and been hit by a pitch. So he hasn't hit the ball, but the ball has hit him. And the pitch, the fastball right down the middle for a called strike. No 1 the count, and that one's in the left field. That's going to drop for a hit. In the score is Faulkner. Field to second. 11-6 in favor of the Crabs. So Watland in a little bit of trouble now with runners on first and second and only 1 out, a run already in. Here's Garcia. 1 for 3. And he fouls 1 out of play. Field at second, Shigematsu at first. Next pitch is a fastball that misses inside. Look out at second, and here's the 1-1. Fouled over into the right field picnic area. One ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 pitchers warming in the bullpen for the Wildcats. The 1-2 misses high and away, 2-2. balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Foul tipped up against the backstop. So we'll do it again, 2-2. Two fastball rides high and the count goes full. So Justin Watland coming in and struggling a little bit here in the 8th inning. Got the first batter to ground out to short, but then a double and 2 singles, and now the count 3-2 to Garcia with runners on first and second. And the pitch, swing and a miss. 2 away. Tyler Malone will come to the bat. Crabs do have a pitcher warming in the bullpen, a right-hander just starting to get started out there. Malone tonight, double, single, ground out to second. He's got field at second and Shigematsu at first with 2 away. And the pitch. Fastball in the outside corner for a called strike. Oh, 1 pitch. Misses down low, 1-1. Field at second, Shigematsu at first, 1-1 the count. And the pitch. Out of play. One and 2 to count. Watland shakes off the sign. Now he's happy. Looks at second and deals. In the air to right field and deep. Going back is Bush near the warning track, and he has it for out number 3. A run on 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 left. And at the end of 7.5, it's 11-6 in favor of the Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. Welcome back to the ballpark. It'll be Pozos, Outman, and Newman in the bottom of the 8th inning, with the Crabs leading 11-6. And 6 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for the visiting Wildcats. 11 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. Crabs and Wildcats will meet here again tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for some more exciting baseball action. Going to want to join us for that if you can. If not, you can hear all the action here on KGOE. Here's Pozos. 0 for 3. Swinging and a miss, it's 0-1. Actually, he's 0 for 2. The strikeout, ground out, sacrifice bunt, and a walk. Scored a run. 0-1 pitch. Slider misses away, 1-1. Is this still, yeah, this is still Matt Hatfield out on the mound for the Wildcats. The 1-1 breaking pitch in there. That was a beautiful pitch. 1-2. Nice. One-two breaking pitch, got him. So Pozo's down swinging. One away. Here's Outman. Caught looking, walked twice, and doubled in 2 runs. Also scored a run. This Matt Hatfield's got a really good slider. It's the problem is the fastball is the location's not so good. Here's the pitch to Outman. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Fastball is hit in the air to the right field. He got under it. And there's 2 away. Jason Newman will be the hitter.
Number 6, Jason Newman.
1 for 3 with a single and a sac fly. Crabs can hang on. They'll end up winning. I mean, their season record will go to 19-10. I think this would be their 7th win in a row. Well, I'm not entirely sure about that. It's at least 5. Here's the pitch. That one's lined in the right center field. That's going to be at least 1. And Newman's going to go for 2. Here comes the throw, the slide. No slide. He's in there standing. So stand-up double for Jason Newman with 2 outs in the 8th, and here's Michael Perry. Perry 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. That's the 12th hit of the game for the Crabs. Here's the pitch. Slider misses high. Hatfield asked for the signs again. Now he's contented, and the pitch. Fastball misses low. Two-0 to Perry. Thurber on deck. Fastball misses away. 3-0. Pitch. Right down the middle for a called strike. Perry was taken all the way. Swing and a miss. A big cut there. Three-two. Breaking pitch. Ooh, just misses away. Ball 4. First and second now for the Crabs and 2 outs. Here's Thurber.
Now batting number 16, Jacob Thurber.
Runners take their lead. Here's Thurber, and the pitch is a fastball that rides high. Did he go around? They appeal to the second base umpire? No. Thurber is 1 for 3. And the next pitch is a tapper down towards third. In on it is Malone. Throw to first is just in time to get Thurber. No runs, a hit, no errors. 2 left for the Crabs, and at the end of 8, they lead 11-6. Stay tuned. Top of the 9th coming up. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, we're back. Top of the 9th inning. It'll be Curtis, Yamada, and Holman, the top of the order for the Wildcats, with the Crabs leading 11-6. New pitcher on the mound for the Crabs is Zach Stone. He comes in with a record of 0-1, an ERA of .96, 7 appearances, no starts, 9 and a third innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 runs, 1 was earned. He's walked 3 and struck out 8. So the Crabs looking to go 19-10 on the season. And what looked like a game they were going to be shut out of early has turned into another Crabs slugfest. After a 9-run 6th inning and a 2-run 7th, they are up 11-6. Wow. These Crabs are dynamite. All right, here's Curtis. 1 for 4. Don't forget, folks, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, you're going to want to be here for this one. These two teams meet again. And then over the weekend, it'll be the Menlo Park Legends. Another very good team. Those Legends are going to be a test for certain for the Crabs. They are very good this year. And when they have come to the park before, they've always been a good team. They've been in tournaments here. They're always good competition for the Crabs. Here's the first pitch, a high hopper down to third. Throw to first. Oh, and a head first slide, and he beat it out. Oh, my. Really?
Yeah, it looks like he did.
He did just get it. Normally, the head first slide is not what you want to do. That time it played off. Perry made a good play, but the ball was a high hopper. He had to wait for it to come down. Curtis, the leadoff hitter, was hustling down the line and a last-minute head-first dive, and he's safe on an infield hit. Now Tyson Fisher out to have a word with the umpire. I don't think he agrees with the call. Well, he had to say now he's going to go back. Not much else to do. So that was exciting. Not too often you see a player slide head-first into first base. So here's Yamada with Curtis at first. Curtis takes his lead. Here's Yamada. Fastball misses high. Yamada tonight is 0 for 4. The pitch. Fastball down low, 2-0. Crabs are up by 5. And the next pitch misses down low. 3-0. So Wildcats. Fastball is high, ball 4. Wildcats not going easily here in the 9th with 2 on and nobody out. Denholm out to have a word with Stone. And here's Holman. Holman's 0 for 2. Okay, Curtis at second, Yamada at first, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Way outside and all the way to the backstop. The runners will advance. So I don't know what's up with Stone. Suddenly, pretty wild. Seems to be overthrowing the ball. That one, no chance for Denholm to get it. And now 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out and 1-0 the count to Holman. Next pitch is a fastball right over the heart of the plate for a called strike. 1-1. Nice pitch. Stone has been very reliable. One and 1 the count. Fastball in there again. This time right at the belt. It's 1-2. Not messing around. Just going up there and throwing fire. 2 very hard fastballs. 1-2 the count. Slider misses down in the dirt, blocked by Denholm, and it's 2-2. Two pitch. Slider, oh, just misses low. What? Where was that, huh? And the count goes full. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. Curtis at third, Yamada at second, nobody out. It's 11-6 Crabs, but the Wildcats are making some noise. Here's the 3-2. In on the hands, and he fouls it over towards the first base coaching area. Count remains full. And the pitch. Fouled again up against the screen. So a great at bat for Holman. Three and 2 the count, really making Stone work out there. 2 on, nobody out. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, he walked him, and that's going to load the bases with nobody out. Not the kind of thing you like to see with your team up by 5 runs in the 9th. So here's Jack Vesey, the DH. Double, hit by a pitch, strikeout, ground out. Curtis at third, Yamada at second, Holman at first. Crabs obviously going to go for the double play if they can get a ground ball in the infield. Stone from the belt. Deals in the dirt. 1-0. So he's just not all that sharp tonight. Just a lot of pitches in the dirt. A lot of pitches not that close. 1-0. Ground ball to second. Should be 2. Shovel to second for 1. Back to first is in time for the double play. A run comes in to score. Yamada goes to third, but the Crabs will take it. So a 4-6-3 double play. Just what the doctor ordered. Curtis comes in to score. It's 11-7 in favor of the Crabs, and here's Faulkner with Yamada at third. Faulkner tonight is walked, been hit by a pitch, doubled, and been caught looking. 2 outs. Stone into the windup. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses high. And the next pitch is a fastball on the outside corner. And the Wildcats are down to their last strike. 1-2 the count. Breaking pitch called. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Ball game's over. So Stone gets out of it after loading the bases with nobody out, and the Crabs get their 19th win of the season. The final line score for the visiting Wildcats, 7 runs on 10 hits. They committed 2 errors. For the Crabs, 11 runs on 12 hits. They committed 1 error. They go to now 19-10 on the season. The winner was Ryan Smith. His record is 1-0 now. The loss went to Josh Savea. Crabs and Wildcats will meet again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. You're going to want to be here or else be listening for more exciting Crabs baseball. Till then, thanks for listening. This is Benjamin Schaefer. Go Crabs. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.
Basically having most warmest issue you can get. I know it. I'll do it tomorrow. Emphasizing that it is cheap to send the ballpark in with a lot. They don't need to.
What's cheaper? What's cheaper?
Like, you can get like Tootsie Rolls for like 25 cents.
Can you really?
Yeah.
All right, have a good one.
Yeah.
Take care.
From like against Top Speed, like a week and a half ago.
Yeah, there's a fight.
Oh, were you not here for that?
No. Oh, right.
Well,
That's right.
yeah.
No. Right. The brawl.
You had to have been there.
Yeah, I was here, yeah. I forgot about it. What about it, though?
Just wants me to ask it home, like, not on the air, but
Oh, that's right, because Denham got thrown out of the game.
because he's the one who kind of
Right,
charged.
because he's the one that charged the guy. He's the one that replied to the guy
Yeah.
first. Right. Okay. I forgot about all that. Really? What does this mean? What are you doing? Fuck, what?
stats are correct. And welcome back to the Arcata Ballpark, where the Humboldt Crabs come back. They were down 5-0. Yes, 5-0. They going into the 6th inning, but then the Crabs exploded for 9 runs in that 6th inning. Picked up a couple of more to get 11 runs total in the 7th inning, and ended up winning 11-7 here at the Arcata Ballpark, a game in which it looked like they were going to get run out of town. It seemed as though the Auburn Wildcats had the Humboldt batters really baffled going in, as Josh Sevilla was the starting pitcher, and really through the first 5 innings, only allowed 1 base hit. Yeah, he only allowed 1 base hit through those first 5 innings. Jason Newman led off the inning with a single in the 2nd. There was a walk in the 3rd inning by Austin White, a walk in the 4th inning by James Outman, plus Michael Perry reaching on an error in the 4th inning. Otherwise, that was it. It took until that 6th inning for the Crabs offense really to get going. Did it ever. The Crabs sent 14 men to the plate. 14 men to the plate. As David Hamilton led off, he singled and ended up coming around to score a run. And ever since then, the floodgates just opened. A single, then a sacrifice, then a walk. That put runners on 1st and 3rd, along with the double steal. Actually went to 2nd and 3rd with a double steal. So James Outman walked, stole 2nd, and Hamilton went from 2nd to 3rd. So 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Jason Newman came up, hit an RBI, or hit a scoring fly ball to center field for the first RBI of the game, the first run of the game for the Crabs. It was 5-1. You're like, all right, maybe they got a chance. Having a pretty good inning. There was 2 outs at that point. 2 outs, and only 4 batters had come up. Well, 10 more guys would reach base consecutively. Actually, 10 more guys would reach base consecutively before Jason Newman would come up again in the inning and fly out to center. So Perry walked, an RBI single by Jacob Thurber. Then the big swing of the game to tie things up. It was 5-2, and then Logan Denholm with 2 on and 2 out hit a home run way over the left field fence onto the 101 freeway. Tied it up at 5-5, and the Crabs just didn't look back. Logan Bush then hit a single. An RBI double by Austin White. A double by David Hamilton to bring in another run, and Brian Pozos followed that up with a walk. He also scored a run, an RBI double by James Outman plus an error, and then eventually Jason Newman again flew out to center field to end that inning to make it a 9-run inning, and that made it a 9-5 ball game. Crabs will get 2 more in the 7th inning as Michael Perry led off with a single. And then Logan Bush also singled after 2 consecutive flyouts, and then Austin White, a 2 RBI double to give the Crabs an 11-5 lead, and they tack on. Actually, that would be all the runs they'd get. The Auburn Wildcats got 4 runs in the 2nd, a run in the 5th, a run in the 8th, and a run in the 9th. But really, it was all the runs before the 6th inning that really had the Wildcats feeling good. It was 4-0 after the 2nd, 5-0 after the 5th, and then the floodgates opened in the 6th inning to allow the Crabs to take the lead for good. At one point, it was 11 consecutive runs. 11 consecutive runs were scored by the Crabs until, as Logan Denholm actually stepping up into our booth, he had the big swing of the game. So thank you for coming here as he's getting the mic on. All right, thank you for coming up and joining us. So down by 5. That 6th inning happens, and even when you were up the plate, tying run down by 3, what was your mentality right there?
Coach Wheeler and I have been working on really just getting the ball deep, getting my barrel in the zone for as long as I can, and the results have finally showed of the work that's been put in. It's good to have that.
It must be tough going down by 5 early on. You were down by 4 after the 2nd inning and by 5 after the 5th, but you guys you just didn't quit. You had a big inning in that 6th, so what led to that, and what led to the mentality of, we still got this?
Yeah, the coaches were preaching to us all game that we're going to get to the pitcher. I mean, we had 1 hit through 5 or so
Yeah, it was only
innings.
one hit, a couple of walks, and reached on an error.
Yeah, but we were putting up some good at-bats off of him, and they kept preaching to us, just, listen, it'll come through, and then finally it did. And it was big by Smith coming in with the bases loaded, being able to shut it down right there after hitting the first guy he faced.
Now, what did you see in the pitcher that kind of made you, all right, we can't get to him even if the results aren't coming to a fruition as early as we'd like?
Yeah, we were just putting up good swings off of him. I mean, we weren't chasing a bunch of his stuff. I mean, he threw some good pitches. I mean, he was a good guy. We was glad we got to him.
So now, I mean, it's one thing to score a couple here and there and piece together the comeback, but you had a big inning. So what led to basically the floodgates opening instead of, one here, one there? You guys got 9 runs in that 6th inning.
Yeah, I mean, that happens in baseball. Just like last week, we got 10 runs put up on us. It's good to be on the other side of that. I mean, just 2 out hitting, getting a break here, a break there with balls that just fall, and then we hit balls hard all inning. That was good.
And the pitching has actually gotten a lot better as of the last couple of weeks. And you being on the receiving end on a lot of these pitchers, what's that like, kind of helping call the game and guide them through each game?
Oh, it's been awesome to see them to where they're at now. It's been fun. I mean, Coach Tyson and Coach Ciccone have been preaching to them about cutting down the walks, cutting down the hit by pitches, and for the last 5 or 6 games, they've really done that. They've responded well.
Now, do you get to call a lot of the pitches at all, or does that come strictly from the dugout?
No, I call the whole game.
Oh, really? So do they give you a lot of freedom in what to call?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's nice that they trusted me with that. It's fun. I love calling games.
Now, is that what you get to usually do at UC Davis, or do the coaches there really take more control?
The coaches there mostly run the show, yeah.
So how does that help you then as a catcher, getting this kind of work where you really get to have a chance calling the game yourself?
I mean, it makes you think even more. Catcher, you're in every single pitch, but now there's another element added. I mean, it's fun. I love being a part of everything.
Now, how much preparation before the game goes into that?
I don't know. I think it's a batter-by-batter thing, but the further we get along in a series, if I've seen a couple kids take their at-bats, I'll think about it. But if it's game 1 like tonight, you just go at-bat by at-bat and make adjustments.
Now, you come from UC Davis. Are you from Northern California?
Yeah,
originally?
Sacramento.
So Sacramento, Giants fan, A's fan?
Giants fan.
You're a Giants fan. Well, have you heard of the All-Star game yet? Do you want to know, by the way?
Sure, I'd love to.
I'm sorry to tell you, the American League beat the National League 4-2, and Johnny Cueto gave up 3 runs in his 2 innings.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, I got my Dodger jersey on, so I kind of have a smile on my face. Although we're all in this together with that home field advantage in the World Series thing being tied to it, but I'm sure you've been enjoying your season otherwise thus far, watching the Giants.
Yeah, it's been a good season so far, even year.
Yeah, that's every Giant fan I talk to says that. I'm like, no, it's not. I mean, yes, it's an even year, but the cycle will be broken. At least so. At least hoping the Dodgers can do. What an NLCS that might be, though, if the Dodgers and Giants play each other, right?
I would love that. That would be awesome.
Yeah. How many years since they've met in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
So going forward in the season as into UC Davis, what's kind of your objective going forward?
My objective coming here was my defense, and of course offense is there too, but defense was number 1 priority, and I've definitely felt like I've taken a step up, and hopefully I continue that trend going into the fall at Davis.
Well, got the big swing of the game and really changed things. So thank you for coming up and talking to a little baseball with us again, and yeah, we hope we can. I mean, we don't want to see any more 5-0 deficits, I guess. But man, watching that comeback is pretty fun. I would say gets us on the edges of our seats. Those 16-1 blowouts were really boring. So keep giving us the excitement, even if you give us a couple of years ago, the Crabs would win all their games in the last couple of innings, and they call them the cardiac Crabs. And you guys seem to be going more in that direction in a game like that. So.
Yeah.
Keep giving us the excitement, and good luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, that was Logan Denholm out of UC Davis. Had the big swing of the bat to tie things up. Thank you, Logan. Big swing of the bat to tie things up. They were down by 3, 2 runners on base and 2 out. Launched one right over that. I'd say it's a solid 25-foot, 30 fence beyond left field onto the 101 freeway to tie things up. The Crabs never looked back as they were able to add 6 more runs over the next couple of innings to take at what that point was an 11-5 lead. Even though the Auburn Wildcats would add 2, 11-7 is the final score as the Crabs able to take on and beat the Auburn Wildcats game 1 of this short little 2-game series. All right, Tristan, one more segment. So we're going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll come back, wrap things up, get you ready for tomorrow. You're listening to Humboldt Crabs Baseball here on AM 1480 KGOE. And welcome back to the Arcata Ballpark. 11-7, the final score. The Humboldt Crabs beating the Auburn Wildcats in what was a wild and crazy game. Yeah, the score, the margin of score really doesn't seem like, it was kind of a blowout. Well, it looked like it was going to be a blowout against the Crabs for a while. They only managed one base hit plus a couple of walks. They also reached on an error through their first 5 innings. The Auburn Wildcats, on the other hand, had 5 unanswered runs going into the 6th inning, in which the Crabs were able to get 9 runs to take the lead. It was 9-5. That extended to 11-5 in the 7th. The Wildcats were going to run each in the 8th and 9th to cut it to 4, but that's as close as they get, as they are unable to complete the comeback, and the Crabs hang on to win 11-7 after coming back themselves, again with that 9-run 6th inning after trailing 5-0. We've got some offensive performers. First for the Crabs, David Hamilton, and hard to believe he hasn't even started college yet. He's just out of high school and yet has solidified himself as the everyday shortstop and the leadoff guy on an almost daily basis. Going to the University of Texas, and easy to imagine why the Longhorns want him. A Big 12 program that, and just about any sport. I mean, I know football drives the bus in Texas, but basically any sport at UT Austin, I mean, the facilities they have, the funding they have, I mean, they have big expectations, and David Hamilton looks like he is going to be able to meet, if not exceed, those expectations based on what we've seen here from the Crabs. 2 for 5 with an RBI, 2 runs scored, and has, again, just had an outstanding game. He also had a stolen base as well, so a stolen base as well for David Hamilton to add to his 2 for 5 performance. Brian Pozos, 0 for 3, did score a run as he did draw a walk in that 9-run 6th inning and was a part of the scoring there. James Outman, I mean, he was hitting .432 coming into the game. It's going to drop a bit, even though he had a good game. 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a run scored, but that's just how good he's been all season long. Jason Newman, 2 for 4 with an RBI. Michael Perry, 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Jacob Thurber went 1 for 5 with a run scored. Logan Denholm, the person we just spoke with, the biggest hit of the game, a 1 swing of the bat, getting 3 runs for the Humboldt Crabs as he launched it. And when I say he launched it over the left field fence onto the 101, I mean he must have at least made it to the center median, if not farther, with the freeway having, of course, 4 lanes with that, 15, 20-foot wide median between those 4 lanes, and I think he made it all the way to the northbound side. That's how far he hit it. And he had, 1 for 4, but had those 3 big RBIs off of that 3-run home run. Logan Bush, 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Austin White, really improving much as of late, went 2 for 3, 3 RBIs, and a run scored. Looking at the offensive performers for the Auburn Wildcats, Sam Curtis went 2 for 5 with an RBI and a run scored. Jack Vesey went 1 for 4. Jake Faulkner also had a pretty good game, 1 for 3 an RBI and 2 runs scored. Taylor Field, the catcher for the Auburn Wildcats, 2 for 4, 2 RBIs and a run scored. Theron Shigematsu, 1 for 3 with an RBI. Taylor Garcia, 1 for 4 with an RBI. And Tyler Malone, 2 for 4 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. And that's the offensive output by the Auburn Wildcats this evening. Looking at the pitching performances, Matthew Hernandez didn't quite have the performance he wanted to for the Crabs tonight. Went 4 2/3 innings, allowed us 6 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. Also had 5 strikeouts and 2 walks. Ryan Smith, who picked up the win, went 2 1/3 innings of relief, 2 1/3 perfect. Actually, I shouldn't say perfect. No hit. He did hit 2 batters, so they weren't perfect 2 1/3 innings, but they were scoreless and they were hitless, and he got 3 strikeouts as a result and picked up the win here tonight. Justin Watland allowed 1 run on 3 hits, also struck out a batter, no walks. And Zach Stone in the 9th inning, 1 hit, 1 run allowed with 2 walks and 1 strikeout. Josh Savea, the starting pitcher for the Auburn Wildcats, went 5 2/3 innings. Those for first 5 innings, and we heard Logan Denholm saying he was throwing pretty good stuff. And the Crabs were just confident that they were able to come back the entire time and would be able to get to him. That's exactly what happened. They really studied up on him well to figure out exactly what his weaknesses are. Were able to pick it up within the game and exploded for 9 runs in that 6th inning. But anyway, Sevilla, 5 2/3 innings total, 4 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. Also had 5 strikeouts, and what really killed him was the 4 walks. Anytime you get 3 base runners to another team, it's going to be that much more difficult to win, and Sevilla did himself no favors by walking 4 Crabs batters as well as the 4 base hits after he had been absolutely brilliant for the first 5 innings. 2 of the walks came in that 6th inning to contribute to the Crabs getting those 9 runs. Looking further down the bullpen performances by the Auburn Wildcats, Zach Riccardi didn't get a batter out, but did give up 4 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned with a walk. And again, did not record an out in that 6th inning. And then the final pitcher of the day for the Auburn Wildcats, as Mike Hatfield came in the bottom of the 6th inning with 1 out to go. There were 2 outs actually in the inning, so you had to get 1 out. Got the 1 out in the 6th inning. But the 7th inning kind of hurt him a bit. Gave up 2 runs in that 7th inning off of a couple of base hits. Overall, he gave up 2 runs, 4 base hits with a strikeout and a walk. And that was the pitching performances for the Auburn Wildcats. But despite how well Josh Savea did through the first 5 innings, you got to pitch the whole game, or not necessarily pitch the whole game, but have you and your pitching staff pitch well enough the whole game to keep the other offense at bay. But just couldn't hold it on after the 6th inning came along, and in the 6th and 7th inning, the pitching staff for the Wildcats gave up a total of 11 runs. So that'll do it here tonight as the Crabs win 11-7 over the Auburn Wildcats. The Crabs 19-10 on the season as they look to go for the short 2-game sweep tomorrow evening as they host the same Auburn Wildcats here at the Arcata Ballpark. That'll do it for us. I'd like to thank everyone with the Auburn Wildcats. They've been very helpful to give us their information. The Crabs, of course, always doing a great job. And speaking for Benjamin Schaefer, this is Kevin Wyatt saying so long from the Arcata Ballpark as the Crabs beat the Auburn Wildcats by a score of 11-7. Crabs and Wildcats at it again tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And that'll be our next broadcast. We'll be on the air around 6:50 or so. At 7 o'clock, scheduled first pitch. And the gates open at 6. And a reminder, it is Crabs Pennant Day. So not only have Crabs pennants, they'll have some pennants from other major league teams. So come to the ballpark if you want a nice addition to your room, your den, your man cave, whatever, as they will be giving away Crabs pennants as well as pennants from other major league teams. And this is Kevin Wyatt, and until next time, have a very pleasant good evening, everybody.